like Pac. I'm seeing death around the corner and I won't stop. I got a lot. I wanna do heaven, gotta get old. Stuck in the streets and I just can't let go. It's slow for the need, they say I'm greedy. I say they conceited cause they can feed me relief I ain't never seen. All my life been full of pain. It's like an iron ball with a chain stuck to your brain. It's a strain, it'll change. But when, that's all I'm asking. I know it's a sin to ask God, is he lacking? Are you backing down? No, I ain't backing down for nothing. Like the hardest thing I face. Next he rats, sing he bustin'. I can trust and be hated, forsaker. Good grins and handshake. But fake mentality, my rivalry. I keep it cold, hocus pocus, disappearing with my gun smoke. I focus, it's hopeless to try to change me. I feel like the whole world against me. Life ain't easy.
This world today, I don't have one thing to say. Life ain't easy. Life ain't fair. Life is good, life is bad. Life is all that we have. Life ain't easy. No.
Yo. What's up? Asiatic Blakk in the building, and I got a special guest in the building. Queen Sheba, what's happening with you?
What's good, Blakk? I'm so pleased and pleasured to be here.
Man, this is gonna be a special edition. Like I said, I got a special friend of mine, man, a dear close friend of mine, close friend from way back, and as a matter of fact, before she denies it, I'm gonna go ahead and say it. She is the queen of all queens in the state of Mississippi and in the southeastern region. And I just learned some new facts on her today that we might talk about. You understand what I'm saying? But Queen, introduce yourself to the people.
Good evening, everybody. Here I am, Queen Sheba in the building. I'm so privileged to be here with the best DJ in the world, well, as far in my book. But yeah, I'm here. I'm here to meet with you, and let's see how things go.
Ain't no doubt. So a lot of y'all may or may not know, and a lot of y'all pretend like y'all don't know. You know what I'm saying, about the South and our music. And she is one of the pioneers of the South, and she's one of the first. She came up with us back in the early 90s, and I'm talking about the early 90s. And I don't know exactly when she jumped off the porch. I'm about to find that out today or tonight, but I'm going to tell y'all something. Another good friend of mine told me an interesting fact about her today, that you were with Wildlife Society.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Well, I won't say I was with them, but I did work with them many years ago.
Okay.
I did.
Tell me, how was that experience? I gotta apologize to you because I don't know how I missed it.
Well, it started back many years ago, just being on the scene. I actually met Wildlife through Kavin Stokes.
Gotcha.
Okay.
All right.
And so it started off with Kavin, introduced, to the Wildlife parties. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And Wildlife knew Freddie Young.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
So then, you remember you were the DJs back in those
right.
days,
I
giving me
remember
that microphone.
Yes, indeed.
Giving me that microphone to just sing, cover tunes.
Right.
And when that happened, they heard me. The nights that they were there, they heard me. And
right.
then they approached me, Mello T approached me and asked me to sing on a couple of their records.
That's interesting.
Yeah. And I did that. I did that, just from the kindness of my heart.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. Do me a favor and turn that mic a little bit towards your mouth. Yeah.
Okay.
There you go.
All right.
We can hear that nice, clear voice.
Okay.
All right. So, where were you born and raised?
Here, Jackson, Mississippi.
What neighborhood?
I come from Southwest Jackson, off of Robinson Street area.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So she a West Side, the best side.
Yeah.
All right. What school did you go to?
Wingfield High School.
Wingfield in the building. Elementary school. What elementary school did you attend?
It no longer exists. It's Woodville Heights.
Woodville Heights. You went to Woodville Heights?
I did.
God damn it.
I did 6 years.
Okay. All right. So what did you do in elementary school growing up? What did you do?
As far as singing, I hadn't broke my shell just yet.
Okay.
Okay, so I was still a bit timid and shy being that young, but I knew that I could sing because it came from the history of my family.
Tell us about it.
My grandmother, my mother, my grandfather, my aunts and uncles, they were actually singers.
Okay.
So at some point, I just wasn't ready to sing like in front of anybody, but I knew I had the gift.
Right.
I knew I had the gift to sing.
Okay.
So then after that, moving on to church, I'm a church girl. I grew up in church.
Don't we all?
Yeah, and and just watching my mother be the solo artist, being the solo artist over the choir and helping orchestrate things like that. I sat back and watched. I still didn't get up there and start singing.
Right.
I didn't really bloom as a singer up until I would say age 13.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, early enough.
Yeah.
You were still young.
I was still young. Actually, I started a group back then. When I started to want to sing, I started a group of 7 members. It was called Exquisite.
Uh-oh.
And it was 7 of us. And what we would do is we would harmonize together.
Okay.
So that was the first thing. That's when I realized I have the ability to kind of orchestrate groups and put things together. And then through junior high, that lasted. And then all of us separated and went to different schools. So I wasn't. We didn't stay connected, I guess I would say.
Do y'all stay connected now, or
No.
you don't see none of them?
Some of them have moved completely out of state many years ago.
Okay.
Some of them have married and moved on with life. I may get a glimpse of some of them on social media.
Everybody's still living, as far as you know.
To the best of my ability. Yeah.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
Yep.
All right. So Exquisite. How
Yep.
long do you have any recordings from back then?
I don't know, but I think that if anything, that would be a video, but that would be in the hands of the Mo Money Band, because that's when I met them as well.
Wow.
Yep, years ago.
Are
Yep.
you serious?
Yep.
Damn.
Yep.
I'm learning all types of history.
Yes, indeed.
This is why it's so important to talk to your people, man. It's important to, share things like that. Now, we came along, during the club scene.
Yep.
And like she said, the Wildlife Society, Wood Street, most definitely.
Now, I was with that group for sure.
Ain't no doubt. Ain't no doubt. And as a matter of fact, I don't know if y'all peeped it or not, but that beautiful voice and that beautiful face that was on the video that we started with. And if you watching this and you missed the video, then rewind that thing and go back to the beginning. That was one of my favorite songs from the Wood Street Playaz featuring Queen Sheba.
Yep.
And there were a lot of songs that you were. Do you know how many tracks that you were on?
It's been I lost count probably after 4 or 5, but I know that I was considered their main female vocalist for their music. They believed in me.
You did skits as well.
I did.
I caught a glimpse of that, and there's something else that I slipped up on back in the day. Well, I wasn't no skit man back in the day. I was interested in them songs.
Yeah.
But upon listening to some of the music today, I heard your voice on some of them. See, you got a distinguished voice. So I had to call, and you know who else done lost?
Who?
Count Batman.
I'm telling you, like I was the only female vocalist on all of their music.
I had him on FaceTime today. Actually, I started the day off with Batman this morning. He called me early this morning. He FaceTimed me early this morning. We talked about 30 minutes.
Okay.
And then I hit him back, and I was like, man, how many songs was Sheba on? He immediately did this. I said, oh, you don't even know. He was like, man, it's been so many, man, I don't even know. But you were featured on all 3 of the albums, the main albums.
I was.
And how long has it been since you heard from Hodge?
I think I heard from Hodge last year at the latest.
Okay.
We were communicating through social media, but Hodge is very talented, and so along with Bat, but we speak on social media. We communicate like that through social media most times, and I haven't talked to him lately, but he's still my brother.
Ain't no doubt.
He's still my brother. Yeah.
Very talented brother indeed. I put his name on the list today. I'm trying to get everybody from that time era on here first, so we can tell our story, because our story is slowly being rewritten.
Is it?
I don't know if you noticed that or not.
I don't.
And that was another thing that I wanted to talk to you about. As a matter of fact, it's no better time than the present. So how do you feel being one of the pioneers of female artists out of Mississippi? How does that feel to you?
Well, I mean, I appreciate the accolades. I didn't think that about myself.
Well, you can go and think it.
Okay.
It's a couple more that were dealing with the rap artists back then. Now, I won't say that you pioneered female vocalists. I'm not gonna do that. What I can say is, with your voice, you pioneered female vocalists teaming up with rap artists, hip hop artists in the state of Mississippi.
Okay.
So you did that. Shouts out to Sugar and Spice from back then. Stayed out in if I'm not mistaken, Queens area. If I'm not mistaken. Oh no, Clinton.
Okay.
It was Clinton, Mississippi. So shout out to them. They were actually active back then, and we dealt with them as well.
Okay.
But yeah, you wanted the pioneers, girl.
I appreciate that. You know, I started working, you know, as I said, it started with Stokes. It moved on to, you know, Wildlife Society, Mello T, Sleepy, and I forgot the other guy's name. It's been so many years.
Extiano, Rainman.
Before him, it was Sleepy, Mello T, and another guy.
That was X.
It was X? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
Clifton.
Well, I did work with them. I did work with Wildlife through Freddie, but I don't think that worked out too well. So after that, I moved on to, you know, Wood Street Playaz. I was the best friend of his cousin.
Okay.
And she's like, she can sing.
Right.
You know, and so then they wanted me to sing. But out of all the times that I was in Freddie's studio, Wood Street Playaz were the only ones that paid me. Yep. They were the only ones that paid me.
Straight. That's hey, put a bullet in that. Straight staple. Batman was on here about a month ago. We briefly talked about that, how business was back then, and you being one of the pioneers of the state of Mississippi and getting paid back then. How did you actually know any business back then, or did you learn as you went through?
Yeah, I learned as I moved forward. Like Batman was the businessman.
Right.
So, but just them believing in me and liking my voice and my singing, it was to the point I was like, you know, you don't have to pay me anymore. Like, I'm on the team now.
Okay, in the beginning, how did, like, coming out of, well, let's talk about coming from under Stokes first. Getting, like, just around the business, what was your experience like? What can you remember from back then?
I was so young that I wasn't quite focused on the business aspect of it.
Right.
I was just trying to, you know, make a quick dollar in the bucket on stage, you know?
Right.
Even at the age of 15, when I met Freddie wanted to take me to Japan. He thought that I would be great over there singing with a live band, but there was no way that could happen because I'm a kid, you know?
Right.
And so as time moved on, I didn't really take music really, really serious up until I realized how expensive it was to be in the studio, okay? And realizing that, you know, whether it's underground or the major, you know, studios, it's a lot of money, and it's money I didn't have.
Right.
Right? So at some point, I just, you know, used to be very, you know, sad about the situation. And,
Why?
and I just, because at this point, I felt like I waited too late to go forward, you know, to like really do the music stuff. It's like I felt like I waited too late when I probably could have been 2 steps ahead.
Now?
Like now, it's like I don't have to be the one on stage.
Right.
With now, it's like I'll sit in the studio and make some beats and maybe sell them. You know that.
You produce?
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right. Damn.
I have hundreds of songs that
You're making me
that
feel
I've-
dumb up here. I didn't know you was production too.
Yeah, like it's just been a long time, and I chose to be a wife and to be a mom. You know, and family needed me. I felt like more. So then my dream I put to the side.
Okay.
So now that I'm older, I don't have no little babies in my house. I feel a bit inspired.
Okay.
To try it again.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to feel so bad about it because if it doesn't work, then it'll be my forever hobby.
Well, the thing about that situation is you won't be considered, you know, an old washed up rapper. You feel what I'm
Gotcha.
saying? That kind of wears bad on somebody that, you know, is in the hip hop industry or whatever the case may be, because a certain style goes with that. You know what I'm saying? And then once you get past a certain age, but you being a singer, I think it'll work out.
I appreciate that.
Ain't no doubt. So how was it working with Freddie? Rest in peace.
Oh God, rest in peace, Freddie. Freddie to me was my everything. He gave me a fatherly figure type of image, you know, and he looked out for me. But I felt like if I would work with anybody in the world, I would have to have Freddie with me, because he was the best music producer I had ever encountered.
Really? Mm-hmm. Wow.
I also wanted to mention that years ago when we started the group, when I started a group, a cappella group called Exquisite. So one of the girls in the group had a sister who lived out in Los Angeles. And she was one of her older sisters, and she would come to visit. And so her sister worked in the music business. And so we sent her videos of us singing, you know, together.
Yeah.
And unbeknownst to me, not knowing who this person was, but rumor got back to me that this video got in the hands of Jimmy Jams, somebody that worked with Janet Jackson and Terry Lewis.
Right.
And so, again, unbeknownst to me, I had no idea. I was a kid. My mother received a phone call from a man named Jimmy Jam.
Wow.
Yes, who wanted to fly me to Los Angeles. You know, in other words, it wasn't a good thing because that was going to be like a split up of the group. He was trying to split up the group, and he wanted to pick the one that he thought would be the solo artist.
Right.
But at that time, I wasn't thinking solo. I was thinking it's either us or none. Right.
Right.
But as time passed, the friend came and got us all together in a huddle and told us about it. And she says there was only one person that her sister told her that they were interested in. Okay, and everyone sitting there on pins and needles, like, who was it? And she said to all of us, it was you, and said that he called your mother, Jimmy Jam called your mother, okay? So she had to have given my number, I don't know, but he called her and asked her, told her who he was. My mother doesn't know much about R&B music. You know, she's gospel, it's more gospel. And he asked if he could fly me there, you know?
Right.
And so I'm thinking, why did my mom tell me? You know, so I went back to ask her after the fact. It took a little bravery because my mom didn't play. So it took me a little while to kind of ease up on her, to kind of ask her about it. But when I asked her about it, she said, yes, you know, some man named Jimmy Jam calling me, telling me he wants you to come to L.A. And I told him, no, you're too young. You're in school, you know.
Right.
But I didn't know who he was at that time.
Right.
You know, all I know was the name Jimmy Jam.
And then she didn't know. So.
She didn't either. But when I did my research, like when I started looking around, like, who is this? And I realized that this is somebody that's right next to Janet Jackson. Oh, I was devastated. But I got over it.
God, it's crazy.
I got over it.
Maybe it wasn't meant to be for the right reason. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Back in the day with Stokes, I had opportunities to meet Scarface, Bushwick, you know, all the, you know, remember Club Volcano? Yeah, I used to perform there. Stokes used to pay me to come there and sing on stage.
Ain't no doubt.
I don't even know if Stokes is still living. I haven't seen him
Stokes
in forever.
listen, you got to help me do something. I'm going to give you Stokes' number, and I'm going to say this right here publicly.
Okay.
You got to help me get Stokes. Every time I call Stokes, he be like, it ain't the right time, Blakk.
He might not even remember me, actually.
He remember.
He does.
Man, Stokes got a great mind.
Okay.
Real talk. I called Stokes last week, and I was like, I got a contest studio. He said, I already know, Blakk. It ain't that time. It ain't that time. I said, Stokes, come on. He said, ain't the time, Blakk. I said, all right, I'll hit you back. But you got to help me get, I'm going to get y'all connected.
I appreciate that. I would love to see Stokes.
All right, now the underground days. Let's say Casanovas, Maximilians, Paradise, all of them type of days. How did you enjoy moving around with the music scene?
Well, the only ones that rang a bell were two clubs you called out.
Okay.
Paradise and the first one.
Okay, so you probably remember Palm Beach.
I didn't go to that one.
You didn't go to Palm Beach?
I was a CB girl, JR's girl.
Yeah.
And,
so
that
you
was
strip.
and Hemps.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stardust.
Stardust. That's what it was back in the day. Yep.
So during them days, moving around with the music, what did you Matter of fact, let me ask this first. Who inspired you other than your family members?
As far as being a singer?
Yeah. Who did you look up to?
Wow. Just anybody in real life or like a celebrity?
Celebrity. Let's start with a celebrity.
I would say Whitney Houston.
Whitney.
I would say Whitney Houston, who I still love dearly.
Ain't no doubt. Now let's step down to a regional.
Regional?
Yeah.
My inspiration as far as singing would be Patrice Munsell.
Okay.
Locally.
All right.
She kind of took me under her wing, taught me the do's and the don'ts.
Okay.
Rest her soul as well, but she was a pillar, a very known pillar to the community.
Right.
And she just treated me like her own daughter. I loved her. I hadn't seen her in years. People like that inspired me here prior to, Wildlife and Wood Street. I would say Eddie C. Wood.
Gotcha. Okay.
Oh gosh, Karen, not Karen. Yes, Karen.
Karen Brown.
Karen Brown.
Gosh,
it's
that's
so
another
many.
one I got to get down
Yes,
here too.
it's so many that I can just. It's been so many years, but yeah, I would say because even though I was just 15, 16, I was in them clubs singing with them.
Oh yeah, it was in the trenches. Back then it was a little more loud than now. You know what I'm saying? It was a little less dangerous than now.
Yeah.
It was a lot more respectful than now.
They
You know
watched
what
me
I'm
though.
saying?
They better not have
I-
seen no
man,
liquor coming
what?
my way.
None of that
They didn't
liquor,
play that.
none of that.
Yep, they didn't play that with me at all.
So them boys were like your big brothers.
They were like, they just took me under their wing, and they knew that even Mo Money Band, I had just met them a few years earlier in junior high.
Right.
But they wanted me to come and sing. You
Right.
see, I used to also get up there at Soups as well when Patrice was there.
Right.
It was just a beauty. Back then, I had no worries in the world. Like
That's what's up.
but it was great to just stand by them, just being so young. And again, like I said, they knew it, but they didn't play that smoking and drinking and stuff. Like you hear to sing, you get up there and sing, and don't talk to this person, don't go back. They watched out for me in those places.
Let me ask you this. What do you think led them to protect you like that? From your words now, what do you think led people to protect Sheba like that?
That's the one who sits high and looks low.
That's your aura, girl. That's that spirit on you.
I
You
appreciate
always
that.
have carried yourself in a respectful manner. You stayed to yourself. You was always on this one lane. You never veered off. So that plays a major part on how people treat you according to how you treat yourself.
Thank you, Blakk.
You
I
see what I'm
appreciate
saying?
that.
That's where that came from. All right. After during the songs, I want to dig down into this studio thing, man. How you handle yourself in the studio. What did you do to get yourself prepared to get in that studio and do your songs? What geared you up?
I would think that Batman was more of my motivation.
Okay.
Freddie too.
Okay.
So normally they would say just get in there and do what you want to do, but then there were some times that I would catch butterflies in a sense, and I would struggle with going in there and coming up with something. I didn't have the gift of the gab for writing just then.
Right.
But Bat would say, you know what? You know this. You go in there and you do what you need to do, and you just let it come out your mouth. Sing it from your heart.
Right,
You know?
right.
And that's what I did. And with that being said, sorry about that. With that being said, I would just go in there. He may say, well, say these words, make it sound like this. And then Freddie on the back end would get up there with me and harmonize with me. So that would help me kind of get over that hump. But after I caught on to how to do that,
It was a breeze.
open the door, I'm in the studio, let me in that room. And because when I get in that room, behind that wall, in front of that microphone, and I would close my eyes and I would just let it go.
What do you feel about a re-release of Wood Street Playaz music, getting points and putting that stuff out again? How would you feel about that?
I would be over elated.
I told Batman this, and he was kind of surprised at it. Across on the other side of the world, in the UK, all right, they playing your music. All of the music that we made back in the day and the things that we did back in the day, they enjoying it right now in the UK. I can tell you, I know this for a fact. And
I believe it.
And to them, y'all are superstars. And I keep telling folks that you need to get your ass cross seas, man. You need to get your passport, get your ass cross seas, man, and see what you can do.
Yeah.
For those that are interested, you know, everybody ain't interested, but for those that are interested, yeah. So, you know what I'm saying? Just like back in the day, Freddie wanted you to go, you know, go.
Well, I believe that because, you know, just freelancing and doing music now is somewhat of a hobby, you know, just being creative. I signed up to this little website many years ago called Reverb Nation. And so for whatever reason, you know, I've seen Eddie Seawood on this website and everything. I have people following, listen to my music from countries I've never even heard of.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, well, you know, Africa, London, UK, like you said. I mean, some countries I have never heard of. And I'm like, they're keeping my ratings up at number 1 on that website.
Absolutely.
You see? And then a lot of them, some of them from the States, but the majority of them are from other countries. And I'm like, well, somebody's listening to it.
I can tell you personally, I deal with 2 that one is from Japan, the other one is from UK. And I used to deal with a female that was from Ghana that actually flies over here to get music.
Really?
Yeah. In fact, then one, I started to call his name, but one that stays in Japan, he just left here. He comes every 6 months or so and collect music from right here in Mississippi.
Wow.
And he has told me personally, and when he come, he know what he looking for. He know who he looking for, and he know what he looking for. And I can tell you right now, the first time I met him, Wood Street was on his bucket list.
You can search them on YouTube. Like everybody got a hold of that music, and it's duplicates on thousands and thousands of views.
And doing numbers.
Yeah, I said it's time to monetize, brother. It's time to monetize.
I think they got it through here. I see Nitty, which is hard. I see he got him a little page now, and he putting some stuff on there.
Yeah, I've seen that on YouTube too. But even outside of him, like there's so many different people outside of Hodge that has the album. I don't have it anymore. You know, like the Black Sunday album. I lost, like somebody broke in my car and stole my CD case years ago.
Wow.
You see, so I don't even have that red CD anymore, but somebody has it.
I might have another one I can share with you. I don't know. I got to look in my archives and see if I got more than one.
Keep me posted.
If I do, I'll slang one your way.
Keep me posted. I appreciate that.
All right. So did you do anything during that time that you can remember where you almost said, "That's it. I don't want to do this no more." Other than, you know what I'm saying, you doing family life or whatever the case may be. And then I'm gonna ask you a question about what made you just, other than family, what made you just say, I don't want to do music no more?
Well, financially. Okay.
I
would say that would be the case because at some point to be able to pay for that stuff in the studio.
And it was high then.
It was very high.
Very high.
Like
so
$300
y'all
an hour.
artists can consider yourself blessed today. Because you can do it on a phone, you can do it in a closet, you can do it in a car. You can do it anywhere. You got folks doing drop mics outside. And with all of this digital stuff, but that's another story. It was high. But go ahead.
Back then it was $300 an hour to the best of my knowledge, okay? But outside of family, what made me just fall back?
That you can remember. Well, first of all, what made you, was it anything in the industry or regional that you saw that was kind of, not, you were in agreements with, that kind of made you fall back?
I would say maybe in some instances there was partialness, there was favoritism. Sometimes when a person may be, what do they call these people? The one that sets up the show, and you may be the one who is the winner, and you won for whatever, but then it's given to someone else based off of favoritism. So I'm like, that's not fair. Like,
that's another thing me and Batman talked about.
That's not fair.
Talk to me about that. How was your experience with that? When was your first experience with that? Can you recall?
Well, I had to sing I sang at a contest at the state fair, okay? And I knew or I felt that I was the better performer, singing a cover tune, you know. But someone else who made many mistakes, I don't want to call out names, and I don't want to call out the host who actually set that thing up, being that he's an infamous DJ here as well, okay?
Talk to me.
But I didn't win. But the crowd screamed for me as the winner. So that situation let me know, like, this kind of, you know, this is kind of not fair. I don't want to do talent shows anymore. I don't want to do...
Around what year was that?
Gosh, this had to have been back in the 90s. I'm going to say maybe 94, 95, maybe.
Yeah.
96, maybe.
Okay.
Maybe 95, 96.
Just when things were starting to bubble.
Just when things were starting to bubble, because there was ample opportunity. Like the group Wood Street Playaz was about to blow up.
Yeah.
You know, and the head man, okay, got into a little unnecessary trouble. And when he stopped, everything stops.
Right.
You know? And so he picked it up again. We tried it again. And, you know, he was targeted. To me, he was targeted. And now everything stopped again. And no one just picked it up. But after being with them and he went away, I would try to do little things to try to win favoritism through Freddie, like, come listen to me play on my keyboard. You know, I would try to come to a meet with him and say things and try to get a little time with him. But at some point, it wasn't working. He was too busy. All these other groups were coming in, taking up all the studio time, and he was going to go for the money, period.
Right,
So at some point, I almost gave up at that moment because I felt like I lost that. Then I felt like I lost Freddie. It's like, forget it. It's like, it's over with.
How did you feel when Blakk first went away? How did you feel?
It was devastating. It was devastating for the entire hood.
Right.
Like, so it was very devastating to me because at that point, you know, I'm going to push my dreams now because y'all believe in me. So y'all going to go up and I'm going to go up with you. So after that, it's like, who's else gonna come and help us?
Right.
You know? And then I just took the initiative after I cried a few weeks at some point about it. And I said, you know what? I'm just going to invest in the software. I'm going to invest in the hardware. And I'm going to learn how to do this stuff by myself.
Where did you start with?
With the keyboard.
And did you have any talent at all when you first got a keyboard?
Yeah, I could sing, and I didn't know how to play it.
I mean in production or...
I didn't know how to read music. Still don't. But I have I can play what I want to play.
Right.
I can hear the keys in my own head to make up a melody to play for myself.
You know, a lot of famous people don't know how to read music.
Really?
You do know that.
I don't, but it's good to know.
And mostly, you know, the artists that we came up listening to, a lot of them didn't know how to read music. A lot of them didn't know how to read.
I had no idea about that.
Yeah. So musically, they just felt it. It was in them.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. And what finally came to a head and you said, look, I'm just going to fall back other than family? I know family had a major part in it, but just saying.
Family played a major role in it. Why? Well, for number one, I had a daughter.
Okay.
A baby girl who was watching me.
How old is your daughter now?
She's 28.
Okay.
Yes, my first and my last, my only daughter.
Okay.
Who's given me 4 beautiful grandbabies.
Wow.
Yep.
You 4th.
Yep.
You in there, girl.
I'm telling you.
How old is the youngest grandbaby?
She just turned 4 weeks on this past Saturday.
That's what's up. Congratulations.
Thank you.
All right.
Yeah, so I've been married since
I see
04.
why you feel back.
Yeah. Well, you know, that's extra, you know, but there was a time lapse there where I could have stepped out. But I've been married since 04.
Okay.
You know, and so
Right.
so that's 21 years now.
How was it getting married?
It was weird, I would say, but I'm so glad I did it.
Okay. Why you say it was weird?
Because I don't think that I understood the importance of it like I do now.
When you first got married.
Right. Because
why did you get married?
Because I got married because I love this guy.
Right.
Right. Of course.
Uh-huh.
But in my mind, it's like, oh, I's married now. You know, like everything didn't kick in until it takes time. To me now, I know, understand it takes time with marriage.
Right, it does.
You see, but as a woman, we look at it like, I got a man, girl, and you know, sometimes when we're not mature enough up here, but the older I got, I'm realizing like it's bigger than just I was married now. Like it's bigger than that. It's teamwork.
Right.
It's loyalty. It's trust. It's respect.
Right.
You know, just holding it down, staying together. You know,
Right.
not letting nothing get in the way of that. So I appreciate it more now. But I can't say that when I was younger, I knew I was in love with this person, but I wasn't mentally thinking like, you know, married. I was more thinking like, oh, married, white picket fence, and you know, like he gonna give me everything, like, you know. But now I'm looking at it like, when I blink, you know, years have passed, and I'm looking backwards, and I'm like, well, I'm glad I just got put up earlier than others, you know. Got put up a little early.
You glad you didn't have to weather the storm that some others did.
I've been put up too long.
Did you see that? Oh, okay.
Yes.
All right. So, did he know about your career?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So, how did he feel about it in the beginning?
He's very supportive. Actually, when I said I invested in the software, he actually did that.
Okay.
He got, you know, I was crying about it because I couldn't afford the studio time for the time that I wanted to be in there to make the music that I was writing. And he just went and he's like, "Get up, let's go. Where we going? We going to the store. Let's go." Didn't tell me where we were going. We got there. We were at Best Buy, and he took me. I didn't even realize that there was software that you could buy out of a store to download on a computer to be able to make magic.
And that's how it happened.
That's how it all happened.
So, do you currently just get in a zone at home and do what you do?
Yep.
How do you feel when you do that?
You know what? I cry over my own music. Okay,
You're
like,
very emotional, huh?
I am. Like I'll write something so pretty and I'll sing it and I'll come back and listen to it. And I can't listen to it no more for the rest of the day because I'm crying. You know, I'm like, I'll come back tomorrow.
Big ass baby.
I'll come back tomorrow. You know, but yeah, it is a zone that I go in. A lot of times when I spend too much time doing it, I'm not hearing everything. So
What do you mean?
you know, so when you have to put the tiles together to make the beats and after hearing it so long, you don't hear your mistakes. I guess that's what I'm trying to say. You don't hear your mistakes, so you have to kind of give it a break for a day or two and then go back and listen to it.
Okay.
So you could possibly tweak it or something like that.
Ain't no doubt. How you feel about we're gonna go to a commercial after this, but how you feel about AI?
I don't know. I'm not quite comfortable with AI just yet. I don't
right.
know much about it just yet.
So you haven't been formally introduced to AI production and all of that yet?
I see it, but I haven't just dove into it just yet.
Okay. We'll be back. We'll be back in a few minutes.
Try It's Butter Baby today and see what makes us so different. You can smell like this, or this. Made from all natural botanicals, herbs, extracts, and oils, try all 30 aromatics. Mix them and match them. Give them to loved ones. Your skin has never felt this good. Our aromatics are infused with 100% Ghanaian shea butter and ported bi-monthly. Packed, rich in vitamins and minerals to ensure its vitality, of course. Oh, and we let it whip and whip and whip. And we whip it right. Helps fight psoriasis and eczema, severe inflammation, acne and diaper rash, razor bumps, stretch marks and discoloration, dry, cracked feet, and more. Even the bees love it. That's because it's earthen. It's Butter Baby. All natural earthen skincare. Try It's Butter Baby today and make your skin happy.
Me and my brother needed, we been like since 82. Pursuing this game, trying to come up on some new real truths. Coming out the battlefield, shoot, we got nothing to lose, we got nothing to prove. Still bad dude, so what about you? We
been through it all, the good times and downfalls. In the custody of the state, making collect phone calls. From the cradle to the grave, mistakes was meant to be made. And we're just striving to get paid and find our way through this maze.
Hey, let the sun shine through the shade. Still on a paper chase, stabbed the wifey face. Game related, I know you hated, just hated cause we real and not fake. We learn to give when we take.
We came a long ways, got a long ways to go. Learned a lot of game, but it's still a lot to know. Life is full of obstacles, it's just me and my bros. Sticking together, getting this through rain, hail, sleet, and snow.
That for sure we ain't no HO. We travel from the double O, like some Eskimo. We too cold and too bold. You swing high, we swing low, and that's the way it's gonna go. Now welcome to the double O.
As we turn and burn,
Never to learn as the world turns.
choose the life or you might get burned.
It's my life and not your concern.
Living to learn as we turn and burn.
Never to learn as the world turns.
Choose the life or you might get burned.
It's my life and not your concern. From CPS to Oakley.
All right, we back. Girl, that song right there. That song right there. That's the one that give me chills.
Wow.
Real talk.
Yep.
So, do you remember recording that stuff?
I do. I remember very well. I remember all of us were pretty much emotional in the studio.
That's what I'm talking about. See, I be trying to get under folks' skin. I be trying to find out, I want the audience to really know, we didn't know what we was doing back then.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We had real emotions in this. We had real pain in this. We spent real money.
Yep.
We spent real time. A lot of us didn't do nothing but that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
All I wanted to do was DJ.
I know.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So this is why I created shows like this, for folks like yourself, myself, to tell our story before somebody tell it for us. You feel what I'm saying? Because it's slowly being erased.
Yep.
And then remember I was asking you about AI. The heart and the guts and all of that people like yourself went in the studio and cried over and was nervous about doing and finally got it and was excited and went and showed everybody and went to the club and played it for the first time, got beat out of, all of that type of stuff. Now AI is doing that shit. You know what I'm
Really?
saying?
Okay.
That's crazy,
I didn't
man.
know that.
Yeah. It's I'm gonna say it's. I kind of felt like you until last week. I'm gonna tell you this. What I appreciate about it, I'm appreciative, but sort of unappreciative. What I appreciate about it is the fact that I know it came from us.
Yeah.
That's what I appreciate about it. But then again, like Ron Carbo, I interviewed him, and he introduced me to it. I'm using it now for a couple of songs that I want for the introductory.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying, for my shows.
Yeah.
But for it to take over monetization or replace money that people like yourself deserve and are missing is the part I don't like. That's what I don't like.
Okay.
I think you should reach and look into it.
I'm going to look into it.
And with that being said, some of the companies are suffering too.
Okay.
So it's not an exact plus all the way around. They're trying to figure out how they can do it now without it hurting them.
Okay.
You feel what I'm saying?
Okay.
And then another part I don't like about it is the fact that artists that are not here anymore, artists and celebrities that are not here anymore, they using their image, likeness, voice, and all of that, and production.
I've seen that. So that's AI.
That's AI.
Wow.
Yeah, that's that shit.
Okay.
That's
I've seen it, but I wasn't familiar that was AI.
that's what it is.
I thought somebody was just making a video, putting faces on stuff, and
Yeah, it's
I'm
a
old
gift and a
school.
curse.
I'm old school, so I'm very computer literate. But all this new stuff is too much sometimes, and I have to fall back away from it.
Oh, you guard your spirit now. Please guard your spirit. Now, the next thing I want to get into is jumping into today's time, and I want to personally kind of nudge you and give you a push to do your music.
I appreciate that, Blakk.
Yeah, do your music.
It's been really in my spirit lately to do it. I have a few obstacles or hurdles to I get over, I guess I would say, but at this point I can say that I'm feeling some type of way about it. I'm feeling like I want to try it again, but again, I don't have to be the one on the stage.
Mm-hmm. You want to do artist development? You want to do production?
Production. I would like to do production. I mean, I would like to submit bids for different music, like sing it for you. Maybe you can take it and spin it and make money of it. But I don't want to just give away rights though.
Yeah, I
want to keep rights and royalties.
Matter of fact, I'm gonna be honest with you. Don't give away nothing.
Okay.
Don't give away nothing,
plan.
but you know what I'm saying, help.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Don't give away nothing. I used to feel different about that, but they don't appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? Even the ones that are closest to you, they really don't appreciate it. It's just too much to have that type of talent and give it away. And then somebody take what God bless you with,
right?
And don't bless nobody else.
And then they make $5 million off of it, and you just sold
or whatever,
$250.
Yeah, or whatever.
I get it.
You know what I'm saying? And then you got to think about this too as well. And this is something that I'm pushing a lot of artists to do behind the scenes, and I'm gonna go ahead and tell other people in case they don't ever get to this platform, is to monetize that stuff that you did back in the day. And have that to where your daughter can eat off of it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Your grandkids can eat off of it.
Yep.
That's what we need to do. Like I said, a lot of us didn't know exactly what we were doing back then, and we did stuff and we gave it away. And now it's online for people to listen to, share. They don't know exactly who it is. Now y'all know who it is.
But now I look back and I realize that a lot of the celebrities that came up in our era, they weren't making money either.
No.
Like people, and then they were basically our age. I had no idea. I'm thinking like, they're older than me, but they were literally my age in New York. Artists like Mary J. Blige, Lil' Kim, like those type of artists. So then fast forward today, I don't feel so bad about it because I feel like it's a time and a place for everything.
Well, see, the thing about it is when we see it on TV, when we hear it on the radio, when we see it in magazines, it gives us this type of mental thought process, like they're above us, if you know what I'm saying.
I got you.
And then that comes with the thought of them being older and more experienced. Those folks were starving.
And then the things that they've gone through. I mean, everybody has their time to shine. You see, and I just feel like I try not to beat myself up so bad about it, about not really pushing myself out there. But there were things in life that were much more important. Even though I love to sing, and even though I still do in my own space, as I said years ago, I'll say today, if it never works out, this will be a forever long living hobby of mine. I'm not ashamed to say that.
Okay. All right.
Not,
I'm gonna be pushing at you now.
I know it. I gotta do better. I'll do better.
I'm not gonna stop pushing at you because I think that one or two more won't hurt.
Okay.
One or two more of them things coming from you won't hurt at all. Now I'm here to tell you that I'm your big brother now.
Okay.
All right.
I'll
so
keep
we're
that in mind.
gonna be looking for it. And then maybe, you know what I'm saying, maybe, I can team you up with a producer, you know what I'm saying, from around here.
Okay.
And we can bust off in the studio somewhere.
Yeah.
And cook up something real fast.
Sounds great to me.
Never know now. It might be the first dollar on that billion. I'm just saying, I think like that. I don't know about nobody else.
It's good to think like that.
Yeah, that's the way I think.
Speak it into existence.
Ain't no doubt. And then the most important part about that is you have a history.
Yeah.
A long history. That's been 30, 32, 30.
It's been more than 25.
It's been 32 years ago. This is
it's 32?
This is 2025. You started around 14, 15 years old, 13, 14, 15 years old?
Not 93, and let me think. No, in 93, I was 18. So let's go back. Let's go back to 90. 92.
95 has been 30 years. That's 30 years.
That's the
it's about to
album.
be 96.
But that's the first album that
Right,
dropped.
that's what I'm saying.
But
It's
they
been
were-
longer than that.
But they were working on the album before 95.
That's what I'm saying.
So, yeah.
And then you had,
Wow.
before that, it was Wildlife Society. And then,
Yep.
come on now.
Yep. Wow.
That's been damn near 40, that's been damn near
about
40 years ago.
Goodness, I didn't think about that. I mean, like, it's been so many years. Some people I don't remember. Some people I do. I just remember. I think I remember the ones who made a major impact on me. Mm-hmm. Because you did.
I appreciate
You
that.
you was killing it in the studio at JR's.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, wasn't no other DJs on the scene back then.
Right.
Everybody knew Asiatic Blakk.
Ain't no doubt. And
Okay.
I got to give up to one person that was in y'all circle.
Mm-hmm.
Two people that was in y'all. Razzle K. You remember Razzle K?
Razzle, that name.
Razzle K, he was the tall, light skin.
Yes, Razzle. I remember Razzle.
Yeah, he was doing production with Freddie.
Okay.
And doing a lot of the cuts and scratches
know
on the
that.
songs. Razzle K and also DJ Hands. And both of them
Oh,
passed
how could I
on.
forget DJ
Yeah,
Hands?
both of them passed on.
Rest in love, DJ Hands.
Yep. So those staples there. That's what I'm cooking up.
Mm-hmm.
See, we got to keep that alive.
Okay.
And before it get erased, we got video. We got this type of stuff that we can use
Yeah.
to tell our story. So that's what it's got to be. But I'm gonna continue pushing at you. And how much stuff do you think you got? You just
Stuff that I've created.
yeah, that you're just laying around.
Possibly hundreds.
Well, why don't you put a little EP together, something, girl?
I did back in the day. I did, and I just passed it around to some friends at that time, and no one was like. Maybe a couple of them were like, "I love it," but then there were a couple that were like, who
Yeah,
cares?
put something together and let's do a little small listening session. If it ain't nothing but just family and friends.
Okay.
All right.
Yep.
So do you have if anybody was to call you right now
Yeah.
and want to do something, what would you say? Like
Well-
just based off of this interview, somebody just said, you know what? Let me call Sheba up and see if she want to bless me with a verse or whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I mean, I would consider it depending on who it would be first.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm willing to work with some people, but it would have to happen for me to like give a better, projective of how I would be,
Ain't no doubt.
Time has to be right. Like I got stuff going on in my life right now, so I would need to make sure that whatever that doesn't interrupt what I already have going on.
Ain't no doubt. Ain't no doubt. That's all good. Now, we did the 50th anniversary of hip hop,
Yep.
and you damn near crashed out on that stage.
You think? I appreciate that. I don't.
I had to walk you through it. You act like you. I was like, Sheba, you ain't new to this. What's wrong with you?
It's like I was shell shocked. Like I hadn't done it in so long. Like I was telling your wife earlier, like at some point, it was me wanting that attention. After not being in it so long, you know, I don't feel that same way. Like I don't crave that attention.
Right.
So I feel like the more I do it, or the more that times happen that I can do it, then I can get over that hump.
Right.
But being that, like you said, 50th, okay? So that's many years that I haven't been on stage doing anything.
Do you think you have runners, singers, performers block? You know how sometimes when you
Possibly.
you got to get past that nudge, you get that little hump in the road.
Possibly. I mean, it could be just in a moment, or it could just be through the entire moment. But it's possible that I do.
Okay. I
get
tell you what, then.
butterflies.
I'm gonna call you out. I'm gonna pay you to do me a soft jingle for maybe a female podcast show. I'm gonna call you out on that. I'm gonna ask you to do that for me, and I'm gonna take care of you. I want you to do that for me. So during the 50th, how did you feel when you was on stage?
Listen, I was so happy to be there. I was
Good.
happy to be there. I did, I was taking it serious in a sense, but I was still kind of warming up to it. I was kind of shy, but everybody around me seems like
It was love.
It was
It was
love, and
love.
I knew everybody that's in there for like over 30 years. So
That's what
I
I'm
felt
saying.
so at home. I felt so at home, and I was like, "Come on, girl, you got to shake back. You just better make sure you hit these notes, girl." You know, like that's my mental, staying on track, because I'll stop singing my part and sing their raps. So I
Right.
had to stop. I had to stop thinking rap, sing your part.
Yeah.
So I was more so focusing on that. Okay, but I think it turned out very well.
It did.
Yeah.
It did. Everybody enjoyed themselves. I actually at home I got a picture, a couple of pictures, man, on my screensaver
Do you?
that comes up. And I just lay there sometime and just look at them.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
from the show?
Yeah.
I didn't get hardly no pictures.
Well, I
that
got
night.
you.
Okay.
I got you. Matter of fact, I want to say that the full show is still on my
Your
YouTube
page?
I
It
think.
is, because I done looked at it 100,000 times.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool. They do so much crazy stuff to me online, man. I just don't. I don't never know. They got me shadow banned. They be messing with my video.
Listen,
I
I'm
wanna
so
get it.
proud of you, just sitting back watching you be great.
It's hard.
It is, but you don't show that. You don't show that it's hard. Like you push it through that stuff. But I'm like, yeah, look at my brother out there showing out.
Man, I appreciate it. 'cause
Well spoken, intelligent.
It be hard sometimes, girl. You just don't know. I be so frustrated sometimes.
Really?
Ooh, shit.
Well, the haters gonna be there. Ain't nothing you can
Well,
do
it
about
ain't
that.
necessarily that. I'm gonna tell you what I got somebody was online the other day and they explained it very well. I got let me see how he broke that down. I got a happy anger for my people that equals to passion. I forgot who said that. But yeah, it's just, I don't know. And so like, to me, to see what has been created out of what we stumbled around and did and just so happened to put together, and then they got this excuse of, well, that's, we got it from y'all. No, we hell no.
Right.
You didn't get that from us.
No.
Now we made some damn po-ass, mistakes.
Yeah.
And choices.
Yeah.
But I'm talking about as far as your craft, taking your music, taking it serious, doing what you're supposed to with it. Today, I see the I don't know what to call it. I don't have no words for it, but let me explain what I'm saying. I see people go to the studio. I see people put music together all day long and don't do a damn thing with it. And I don't know, I really can't fathom what that is. I don't know if it's they don't spend nothing on it or it comes too easy. I don't know if it's, I just don't know what it is. And that kind of, that aggravates me.
Yeah, and then a lot of times the type of, this is the way I look at it. The era is different. And a lot of the rap songs that are being sang these days, they're not radio version. And so a lot of people will make those non-radio version songs, talking about, all this stuff. Not even thinking, let's make a radio version.
Yeah, I think, and that's what I'm saying. I think I really don't know what to think. I'm gonna be honest with you. When I hear it, or when I'm asked to play it or support it, I try to give them the advice on what they should do, and it's like, that don't matter. It does matter. You got to get on the business side of it and think outside of just the box that you in. I think that's where it comes from. And then another part of it, I think, is the blood, sweat, and tears that you just got through talking about that comes with the territory of creating music and doing music that, okay, it didn't take me nothing to make it or do it, so.
Yeah, or somebody will just take it right from up under you. So I've been challenged lately, I would say within the past 2 years, posting stuff that I created on social media. But, just to kind of freelance, show what I can do, etc. But celebrity music songs and things started sounding a little iffy. Like, that sounds kind of like what I did.
Oh, that will happen
You see,
now.
so I just went back and took everything off. So until I can prove it, that's why I took everything off that I was creating.
Okay, so I'm going to introduce you to somebody else. I'm not going to call his name, that can put you on what it takes to protect all your music. And they have so many generated sites now to where if they take just a small sample out of your music, it'll pick it up.
I believe that's what happened.
Yeah, it happens.
Freddie did teach me back in the day about the old man copyright.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Poor man copyright.
Poor man copyright.
Yeah. Don't tell it.
it.
Don't you tell it. Don't tell
Yep,
it.
we
All right.
did.
So it has been nice to. I think that you need to come back in another. I'm gonna say 6-7 months, and bless us again.
Lord willing.
After them 2 singles that you're gonna do. I'm gonna hold your feet to the fire.
You're gonna hold me to it.
I'm gonna
Gotcha.
hold. Do you want to give your social media in case somebody want to reach you for some work or some production, or maybe it's a young lady or some young ladies out there that may want to hear your story privately, and you can tell them what it takes to get into the industry and the beginning steps.
Well, I'm not really big on that, but I guess I can let you know that my Facebook is Sheba, and my Instagram is Queen Sheba 601.
And y'all look for that face. Y'all look for that beautiful face. And another thing, let me tell you something. I was looking, I did some not fully extensive, but a little research today. How many people done throw your name?
I mean, I'm probably not off top, but
Yeah.
keep me posted.
All the way around.
Really?
I ain't gonna say your full name, but your natural name.
Yep.
Your married name.
Okay.
The Sheba.
Yeah.
All of that. Everything but the 601. Look it up. Look it up.
Okay.
And I do know for a fact now.
Okay.
I've been following you a long time.
Yeah.
I know for a fact that back further, they didn't exist. Those names that I'm talking
Really?
about, they didn't exist.
So you're saying that there are more names
Exactly.
that aren't me?
That not you. Look it up. Just look it up. Let's check it out. Do
Okay.
that. Real talk now. I like you saying a little while ago, a lot of times we realize stuff like this, even when you put some of your songs or your work out there, and then you hear something similar to it,
Yep.
and you be like, wait a minute now.
Yep.
We had that second thought, and like, nah, not little old me.
Right. That's me. But yeah, they gotta come up with new stuff too.
Yeah,
Now,
that's what I'm talking
I
about.
wanted to also just make mention that when I came with Wood Street Playaz, I came as Sheba. Okay. Mm-hmm. They put Queen on top of that.
What?
Yep.
Rightfully so. Because it wasn't overly used back then.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? Now everybody a damn queen.
I know that's right. Yep. Everybody's a queen. And to me, everyone's rightfully so a queen, just like everyone, our people, every male is rightfully so a king. So
And if you wear the name, please hold up for it.
right.
Damn.
Right.
All right, so we're going to give a shout out to my girl, Jackie. It's Butter Baby. This show is sponsored fully and partly by It's Butter Baby. And we're going to play that commercial going out. Also, I'm gonna bless you with one. Get the box back there. Let me bless you
You gonna
with
give
a,
me some of the butter?
Yeah, give you a shea
I
butter. I'm
want
gonna let
some
you.
of that butter.
I want to get it online. Which one you bring me that, son. Which one you pick? I want and I ain't just fully aware of it, but I can kind of look at them and tell. Let me turn that label around. I can kind of look at them and tell what's female and what's male. Okay, so we got the we got the raspberry candy. Smell that. Okay. We got the boo candy. I know for a fact that's female. Cause ain't no man wearing nothing to call no boo candy.
That smells so good.
And we got the passionate kisses. I know that's female. I think cucumber is unisex, and spiced cedar. Yeah, that's unisex. And I got another boo candy in here. What you think?
All of them smell so wonderful.
Which one you want?
But I want what was that first one? Raspberry?
Well, grab that jank.
Thank you so much, Blakk. Thank y'all so much. Is
All
this
right.
it?
Yes, that's it.
Let me smell it.
That's it.
This is heaven.
All right, so do me one favor when you get online or whatever the case, man. When you get home and put it on, just tag it.
I can
That's it,
buy
tag it.
more of this though, right?
Sure.
On your page is the link?
No, just holler at me.
Okay.
Yeah, you know.
Because I want a big bottle. I want a big bottle.
I
like
get
that
my
one.
daughter or my wife to get you a special delivery.
Really?
What?
All right now. Because I'm.
You got it. Come get this.
Thank
All right,
you so much.
play-
I love it.
And that comes from. And as a matter of fact,
I love it.
I'm gonna link you up with Jackie because she's a singer as well.
Okay.
She's been doing it for an amount of years.
Okay.
But y'all might be able to work something out, do some stuff that she does production as well. She plays as well.
Okay.
So yeah.
Thank
Link
you so
y'all up.
much. Thank
But
you so
anyway,
much.
it was nice having you.
It's a pleasure.
Make sure you bring your ass back and see about your big brother.
I'm going to do that.
And I'm gonna hold your feet to the fire on my damn song too.
Okay. How soon
All right.
you want that? Just keep me posted.
Nah, we ain't got to be in no hurry. Ain't neither one of us going nowhere right now.
Right.
All right.
God willing.
2 Black, 2 Strong, Mega Blast, Asiatic Black, and Queen Sheba, 601. And we're going to be looking for y'all imposters out there coming soon. All right? Peace.
Try It's Butter Baby today and see what makes us so different. You can smell like this, or this. Made from all natural botanicals, herbs, extracts, and oils, try all 30 aromatics. Mix them and match them. Give them to loved ones. Your skin has never felt this good. Our aromatics are infused with 100% Ghanaian shea butter and ported bi-monthly. Packed, rich in vitamins and minerals to ensure its vitality, of course. Oh, and we let it whip. And whip. And whip. And we whip it right. Helps fight psoriasis and eczema, severe inflammation, acne and diaper rash, razor bumps, stretch marks and discoloration, dry, cracked feet, and more. Even the bees love it. That's because it's earthen. It's Butter Baby. All natural earthen skincare. Try It's Butter Baby today and make your skin happy.